So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K18, and in today's video going to be doing what if Larry Bird was on the Indiana Pacers. In my last video I did do what if Michael Jordan was on the Charlotte Hornets. Got a ton of great feedback, got a ton of comments, which I was very happy with. I think it's actually the most comments I've ever gotten on one video, so thank you guys so much for that. You guys gave me some unbelievable ideas, which I definitely will be using in the future. It looks like this is going to be a series on the channel for hopefully quite some time. We can get some really good ideas from those for future videos. Today, Larry Bird on the Pacers. Obviously, he was, I believe, the team. He was either like the team president, he was something. He was the GM, he was something. I honestly have absolutely no idea. I think he was like the president of basketball operations. He's not anymore, but he once was. So why not? Let's just do it. The Pacers are not very good in real life anyways. Obviously, this season, nobody thought they were going to be as good as they were, but still their roster is kind of tough. So we did put Larry Bird on the team, 27 years old. I just took him from the all-time Celtics roster. You guys were asking me why would you put 99 overall Michael Jordan on the Hornets? Because that's kind of the point of the video. I'm not going to get like, how old is like Michael Jordan right now? He's probably like in his 50s. I'm not going to put a 50-year-old Michael Jordan on the Hornets. It makes no goddamn sense. Same thing with Larry Bird. I'm not going to put like 60-year-old Larry Bird, 50, whatever the hell old he is. I'm not going to put him on the page. So I'm just going to put the best version of him on the team. That's kind of the point. Kind of want to see how this would work. Going over the rest of this roster, obviously Victor Oladipo made that trade in the offseason with the Oklahoma City Thunder. It really looks like it's working out for them a lot. He's a nice 84 overall. I'm definitely going to give him at least a year. I mean, he looks like he's playing like, I mean, obviously he's playing really solid. I mean, he looks like his overall has clearly been boosted. He's playing really well. Maybe if he can progress to somewhere around an 87, I might actually end up keeping him. He only is making pretty, like $21 million, which isn't a lot. Normally, if you sign a free agent or something, I know they're going to ask for like maybe $28 million. So 21 is not terrible. Miles Turner, franchise piece for them. Obviously, this is who they thought was going to be their best player this year. It has not been him. It has been Victor Oladipo. I believe he has been decent this year. We do have him for 2 more years under his rookie deal. Yep, 2 more years, and then we're going to have to re-sign him. Then the rest of this team. So Bonus has been decent in real life, I think, but I don't really know. I'm probably going to actually start him. I might trade Thad Young. So before we do start simulating the season, I definitely have a few trades to make, and I'll see you guys after I make my first trade. So straight up, Thad Young for Jordan Clarkson. I really do like Jordan Clarkson. I think he's actually a very underrated point guard. I wouldn't mind him playing a point guard just because we do obviously have Victor Oladipo at the shooting guard position. I know he definitely could play shooting guard if he had to, but he's going to start a point guard for us now. I think he's definitely the best option. I think I'm going to keep Collison off the bench. I think I'm going to trade Corey Joseph right now. Actually, I probably could change one of them to, let's see, Collison is 6'2". He's pretty much a pure shooting guard. Joseph 6'3". I might go ahead and just change Corey Joseph just to be my backup shooting guard, just behind Oladipo. I know we do have Lance Stevenson, but honestly, I'd kind of like to rather have Corey Joseph. So, let's see it. Glenn Robinson's here. It's a guy. Al Jefferson. I mean, he only is 23, which is kind of nice, but he only does have 1 year left on his deal. If I could get like a decent power forward, because I mean, he's our 3rd small forward in this rotation. If I get like a Bobby Portis, which would be really nice, or Rashawn Holmes, honestly, isn't bad. I might just do this and change him back to a power forward. Montrezl Harrell, that's not bad, but I think, yep, Zubac, and I kind of get him a lot. Yeah, looking at this, I'm not seeing anything too good, so I think we are going to go with Rashawn Holmes straight up for Glenn Robinson. The 3rd, I'm going to go ahead and change Rashawn Holmes to the power forward position where I know he once started out originally. I'm pretty sure they updated it because he probably does play power forward in real life, or center in real life, excuse me. So Collison's going to play 24 off the bench, Holmes 20, Bogdanovic 16. I'm going to give 20 or 30 there, and then I'll give 31 to Victor Oladipo. So this team's looking really solid. I actually want to get a couple more 30 here. I want to get 2 more to Miles Turner. So Jordan Clarkson, Victor Oladipo, Larry Bird, Domantas Sabonis, and Miles Turner. Off the bench, Darren Collison, Rashawn Holmes, Bojan Bogdanovic, Corey Joseph, and Al Jefferson. This team probably will make the playoffs just because Larry Bird's on the team, obviously. I mean, it definitely will make the playoffs. I kind of just zoned out for a second that I even had Larry Bird. So scoring options, I am probably, let's see, I'm obviously Bird and then probably Oladipo. Do I want Clarkson or do I want Turner? I think I want Turner. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate season number 1. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. Hopefully we can be a pretty good team in the Eastern Conference. So LeBron does take home the MVP here at the end of season number 1. He does put up 23 points, 9.5 rebounds, 8 assists. Pretty much a steal and a half and a block and a half, excuse me. Definitely something that could happen in real life, the MVP award. I mean, I don't know about the stats. Ben Simmons wins Rookie of the Year. Jeremy Lin, 6th Man of the Year. Let me guess, Drummond or Gobert or Whiteside? Drummond, that was my first guess. Does win Defensive Player of the Year. Domantas Sabonis. Yes! 9 points, 8.5 rebounds, 4 assists for him. Not too bad at all. He still is under his rookie deal until pretty much this whole video, actually. And Steve Kerr wins Coach of the Year as the Warriors do go 63-19, end up with 1st in the West. Let's see if we do have any Pacers on any of these all teams. I forgot to look at my last video for Michael Jordan. I'm pretty sure somebody commented that. Obviously, I should look. These are like some of the best players in NBA history I am putting back on these teams. So Larry Bird does make the All-NBA second team, not too shabby. 55-27, we ended up second in the Eastern Conference behind the Cavs. I don't mind that at all. I feel like it'd be a little bit unrealistic if we did get the first seed, but then again, Larry Bird is unbelievable. So we are taking on the Toronto Raptors in the first round. Like, the Celtics, oh my god. Unbelievable how much this game just hates them. I'm sorry, I just have to rant. Like, look at this team. Like, how does this team win 35 games? It's just unbelievable to me. But, you know what, not a Celtics video. Larry Bird led us in scoring 23 points. 9.5 rebounds, 6.5 assists. He was definitely MVP type. Victor Oladipo was not bad at all, 15 points. Same with Miles Turner. I would like a few more rebounds. Not bad. I was kind of looking at defensive rebounds accidentally. It's not bad. Maybe like 1 or 2 more. So that's not bad right there. So first round of the playoffs, taking on the 7 seeded Toronto Raptors. Excuse me. We should be able to beat them relatively easily, and we win in 5. So that is awesome. And now taking on the 76ers, the process. I think we definitely should be able to win this as well. And we sweep them. Here come... Oh, my God. Were the Cavs up 3-1? I think they were. I'm not positive about that, but now we got blessed and we get to play the Hornets, who actually just beat us. But, come on, it's the Hornets. No. Are you kidding me, bro? I'm that confident. Thank you. Whew, that was cutting it close. Let's see if the Warriors made any trades that would significantly impact them. Not that they really have any assets to. Yeah, no trades that were major. Okay, let's go ahead and simulate this. We're probably going to lose the Warriors. Yeah, we're going to get... Okay, not swept. Okay. Okay. Could the Warriors blow a 3-0 lead? Of course, as soon as I start simulating it with SimCast, they blow us the fuck out. Yeah, we're getting blown out. Okay. They don't blow the 3-0 lead, but we do take them to 7 games. Kevin Durant's our Finals MVP. Okay, so probably going to do maybe 3 years. Depends how I'm feeling. Depends if we win a championship next year, of course. Staff signing, I'm not a fan of Nate McMillan, so let's just go ahead and fire him. Mike D'Antoni, I would definitely like. It sucks that you can't really ever sign Steve Kerr or like Greg Popovich, so I just feel like that was always like such a cheat code, but Mike D'Antoni's not too bad himself, and then we need a good trainer. God, there's never guys here with A, so you know, I'm going to take the guy with B training and A potential. Please just accept this deal. Like, it really doesn't matter. I just really, you know, you wish sometimes there's a guy here with A+ training or something like that. Welcome to the team, Nate Foster? Nicholas Foster, doesn't really matter. So up to the draft, we're not going to have a good pick. I probably should have traded our pick before the season because it probably had a lot of trade value just because we sucked. First round pick from the Cavs in the future, I 100% will take, though. So now, let's look at this team. I am going to probably trade Jordan Clarkson just because he is making like a decent amount of money. And if I could get a high pick for him, I would definitely be willing to do that as well. So, we don't have that pick. Good Lord, I hate it when trading is broken. Clarkson, please give me an offer for a decent pick. Thank you. Let's just... Oh, my God. It's just so easy. It's literally... I'm not going to do it because I do it a lot. But the fact that it's that easy to trade for Whiteside and Gobert is just not... Like, it's sad, kind of. So let's propose a trade. I kind of have something in my... Oh, not Victor Oladipo. Propose... Nope. Where am I going? Propose trade. Jordan Clarkson. Could I get, like... 7's a little bit too low. Could I get 5 from the Cavs? And I will give you... If it doesn't work with 2 seconds, I think I'll take 7. You know what? I'll take 7 from the 76ers. Hopefully they'll accept this. Can I do it without the 2 seconds? Counter offer. They want a first for Jared Bayless. No, thank you. How about the 2 second-round picks? Oh, my God. First-round pick for Dario Saric. That's not bad. I'll work it. That's fine. I'll work it out. So we now do have the 7th overall pick in the draft, and I guess I'll see you guys at rookie signings with who I drafted 7th overall. So with the 7th overall pick in the draft, we ended up going ahead and taking Colin Sexton out of Alabama. The dude has been balling out in real life. He's not a guy I do draft a lot as well, so we're just going to go ahead and see how he does. If he doesn't progress well, I probably won't start him. I mean, I don't know. He could start. That's all I'm going to say. So Larry Bird does decline. Oh, shit. Larry Bird's a free agent. Okay. Darren Collison I will bring back. I'm probably going to trade. Same with Bogdanovich. I mean, I can trade these guys. Al Jefferson, I'm going to decline. Same with Lance. And I'll bring back Ike Anabogu. Yeah, cool. Welcome back to the team. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and trade Bogdanovich right now, definitely. Let's just get like a first-round pick for him, maybe. $10.5 million. I'm not trying to pay him that, especially when we're no longer in like a rebuilding stage, so we don't really just have to sign average players to above average contracts. Let's go ahead and see what offers we do get for him. You know, for just first-round pick from the Jazz, that's well worth it for me. I probably could have done that with Al Jefferson, but you know what happens. So Collison right now, maybe a nice young player, but I mean, he is 30. I don't really know how many teams are going to want him. Let's just glance at offers for a second. Oh my God, we have 3 young power forwards. I didn't even realize that. Collison actually does have 2.5-star trade value, which isn't bad. John Collins, and of course, don't need another power forward. Can I get a first-round pick with some trade value next year? Like, no. Anybody giving me 2 first-round pick from the Suns off back? Can you keep Jared Dudley and give me, can I actually get your first next year? They want a first for Jared Dudley. How about, do I have a second-round pick, and I'll give you one of my power forwards. Who do I want the least here? Probably Rashawn Holmes. So how about, actually, I'm going to give you this. Darren Collison and Rashawn Holmes for your first-round pick next year. Awesome. That works for me. We do get rid of one of our power forwards. That was kind of an issue. So it's Sabonis or Saric. Not really sure who I'm going to start at the moment. But obviously right now we do need to bring back Larry Bird. That's a huge issue because he's obviously the whole point of this video. So I'm probably going to put him back on the team anyways, even if he does not end up signing with us. So let's just go ahead and throw him the max offer. Well, I mean, do I have bird rights on him? I do. I'm just going to go ahead and give him a classic offer, like $35 million a year. Hopefully I can get somebody on my bird, or hopefully I can get him on my bird rights and then sign somebody else as well. So $35 million player option, no trade clause. We are his #1 offer. That is awesome. Okay, let's see. DeMarcus Cousins would be interesting. He always pretty much goes back to the Pelicans, but he's actually looking like he's going to accept an offer from the Lakers. So, could we go ahead and maybe sign Boogie? And it looks like it. Alright, renounce rights. Can I get Larry Bird now? Alright, I have to trade like... Shit, it's like $10 million, isn't it? Alright, nope, not renouncing the rights on Larry Bird. Come on. Okay, do this. And then do... God damn it, man. Alright, you know what? I know there's a way, but... I'm not going to... You know what I actually can do? I'm like $31 million right now. Cousins is here with 3 offers still. He's asking for like $38 million. I think I might trade Oladipo. And I might have an idea of who I want to trade him for. It's a nice young player who's on a cheap contract. If it doesn't pop up here, I'm probably going to do it myself. Man, I'm actually getting really good offers for him. Let's see. Ooh, Gary Harris is not bad. He's also making quite a bit of money, though. Wiggins. I don't need a small forward, though. McCollum's here, but... I think I'm going to go ahead and try to do this trade manually, and I'll see you guys after I figure out this trade. Alright, so this wasn't my original trade. My original trade was Victor Oladipo for Devin Booker, but they consider him untouchable. They must have updated that in like the newest patch. Hopefully the Nets don't consider D'Angelo Russell untouchable. He can obviously play the shooting guard position if I need him to. I'm not trying to give up the Suns pick, but I will give you 2 first that are not that Suns pick. I'll actually give you 3, and they agree to that. So welcome to the team, D'Angelo Russell. We now do have enough money for DeMarcus Cousins. He is going to play shooting guard at the moment. And now, please... Lord, please let me sign DeMarcus Cousins. I will go ahead and give him this ginormous offer that he wanted again. So let's just go ahead and I'll give him, honestly, I'll give him $40 million just because I want him to. Actually, that's the max. It gives me player option, no trade clause. Where's #1? And DeMarcus Cousins, welcome to the team. Okay, thank God that happened. No. Oh my God. I forgot it does that. It's so annoying. It literally clicks off of it for some reason. I need to remember this from now on. I'm going to go ahead and give him the max again. It's good. Nothing messed up. He's still here in free agency. Player option, no trade clause. Pacers is the #1 offer. Welcome to the team, DeMarcus Cousins. It is so... You know how many times that fucks with me? When I, like, go ahead and I, like, agree to a contract with somebody and then it just goes away for whatever reason. Let's see the overall changes. DeMarcus Cousins goes up to a 95, 86. Who's, like, a better shooter? Mid, 3-point... Yeah, I think it's Miles Turner, actually. So, you know what? Miles Turner, you're going to play power forward for us. So, starting lineup's complete. Sexton, Russell, Bird, Turner, and then, obviously, DeMarcus Cousins. So, we just kind of need to fill out the bench right now. Chris Bosh, mid-level exception? Nope. We do have an $8.7 million mid-level exception, though. Ooh, Greg Monroe wouldn't be a bad backup. Do I have a backup center at the moment? Nope. Greg Monroe, you're going to be my backup center. You do have an offer. 17 mil, it's like... that's the most it lets me give you. That's my mid-level exception. So I'll actually give you 3 years. And where's #1 offer? Welcome to the team, Greg Monroe. So I'm going to let the CPU sign a bunch of players for me. I do not have bird rights on anybody, so I'll see you guys at the start of season #3 of the rotation. So we do need a backup point guard, and I already do have Domantas Sabonis coming off the bench, and he's also not a guy I get a lot. I kind of get Dario Saric a decent amount, so I decided to trade Dario. We are trying to pick up Dejounte Murray to be our backup point guard. They have a counter offer. They want a first-round pick for Mike Scott. I'd rather not. Can I just give you a second? You know what? Just take the first. Really? Alright, whatever. It's fine. I know maybe a first for backup point guard's a little bit much. It's not. Dejounte Murray's not going to start. I'd actually much rather start Colin Sexton just because I feel like he definitely has that potential, and I do kind of want to give him as many minutes as possible. So he's going to play like more than 25. Sabonis is going to play 20. You're going to play 16, and then you're going to play 15. Let's see, 30 here, 32 here, and then Turner's going to play 30 as well. So we don't have a backup small forward either. That's kind of an issue. TJ Leaf is 6'10". He cannot play small forward. Let's see if I can get a small forward for TJ Leaf and then just kind of be done with this, just so the rotation is kind of looking at least different. Ferdinand Korkmaz isn't bad. Denzel Valentine's not a guy I'd trade for a lot. Probably going to go ahead and take him. Justin Jackson's interesting. Ooh, Kuzma, I know can play small forward. I love Kyle Kuzma, and he definitely, his overall does go up if you change it to a small forward. So Kyle Kuzma, small forward, up to an 80 overall. Absolutely awesome. He's going to be our new sixth man. I just need to, oh God, now I have to redo this again. Sexton, let's see, you're going to play like 12. You need to play more than 22. Okay, Kuzma is playing 22. Sabonis is going to play 17. Monroe is going to play 15. You need to be playing 30, 30. And then, God damn it, Corey Joseph. Let's see, 32 here and 30 there. Okay, that's set. Colin Sexton, D'Angelo Russell, Larry Bird, Miles Turner, and DeMarcus Cousins off the bench. Kyle Kuzma, Domantas Sabonis, Greg Monroe, Dejounte Murray, and Corey Joseph. This team's very, very good. Scoring options, obviously Larry Bird, and then I'm probably going to do D'Angelo Russell and then DeMarcus Cousins. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. Hopefully this team can win a championship. And here at the end of season number 2, Russell Westbrook is your MVP, 23 points, triple-double, whatever. DeAndre Ayton wins Rookie of the Year for the Dallas Mavericks. Dude looked like a beast. I don't know if you guys saw that video like 2 days ago when I'm posting this. He literally went up for a dunk and his hand was like 3 feet above the rim. He would have dunked on a 13-foot hoop. Holy shit, he looks so good. I really hope the Celtics luck out, get the Lakers pick top 5, hopefully get like the 2nd or 3rd overall pick and draft him. He looks absolutely insane. Sorry, little spiel right there. Carmelo Anthony wins 6th man of the year. Okay, I guess they didn't really want to start him at power forward. Rudy Gobert, defensive player of the year. Joel Okafor, most improved. He always goes to the Suns, and I don't know why. It's strange. It's always the Suns. Mike D'Antoni wins Coach of the Year. We do go 66 and 16, first in the Eastern Conference. Larry Bird, All-NBA second team. I'm not sure. It literally hit R2 and hopped right to All-NBA third team. This is just not gonna happen. Either of these, never gonna happen. Shout out to Dennis Smith Jr. for being a bitch. He tried to fight Kyrie, and Kyrie then crossed him up, and it was awesome. I loved every second of it. Any more Pacers? Let's see. Did Colin Sexton, all rookie first team, awesome. We'll look at his stats in a second, so that's cool. 66 and 16. I mean, you can't really mess with it. We were obviously first in the East by 16 games. The Bucks were second with 50 wins. East was really bad. So Larry Bird led us in scoring 22.5 points. Then D'Angelo Russell 17. Then Cousins. Then Sexton, who actually scored pretty well. I thought he would score less than Turner, who, I mean, he didn't, which I'm fine with. So good rookie year from him. Rebounds was Cousins, then Bird, and then Turner. And assists was Russell, and then Bird, and then Sexton. All right, first round, taking on the 8-seeded Orlando Magic. We should beat them relatively easily. And we win in 5. Here come the Wizards. They're not so easy to beat. They also do have a very good backcourt, but I think we're overall the better team. And we do. We win in 5, taking on the Process and the 76ers. Come on. Thanks for coming, but no thanks. And we are taking on the Warriors again. Let's just check it out, see if they made any huge changes. I bet they re-signed Kevin Durant. They did. They signed Adrian Payne. Yeah, okay, no. We can win. We're better. 2-1, come on. No, don't make it 2-2. God, just don't do this to me. God damn it. All right, you know what? I was going to say it before we started simulating these, but I'm going to only leave these at 2-year rebuild just because it's more of a challenge. And I don't want to keep getting the same, like, I don't know. It just seems like 2 years are better for these. It makes it more of a challenge just because I also am adding a legend to the team. So, obviously, I guess we didn't accomplish the goal. Maybe if you guys want to see 3 years, let me know down below in the comment section. But it's also just kind of cool to see how these teams would look with the players. More of just to kind of see how it would look rather than a rebuild. So, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know. I believe I'm doing Magic Johnson next. And then I'm going to do Jason Kidd on the Bucks. So, let me know any other ones besides those two. I know people are saying, like, who was else were people saying? People were just saying players that had like no connection to the team. They were just just historic players that like played for the team. Magic Johnson's the GM of the Lakers. Jason Kidd's the coach of the Bucks. Larry Bird obviously like was the president of the Pacers or head of basketball operations. So I was just thinking of those. They need to have some sort of connection. They can't just have played for them. So like putting Kobe, It's not going to do anything. Kobe doesn't. He was just an all-time great Laker. It's not going to do anything. But let me know ideas like that down below in the comment sections. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you do want me to do 3-year rebuilds of these. I kind of like 2-year, but if you guys want to see 3, I'll maybe consider it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.